I've come outside to check on the greenhouse, just to check on all the plants that we got from Betty and Pat Satterfield. If you missed that video, you got to go find out about that wonderful resource. Everything's doing good. We've had some more chilly mornings. This morning was down in the 30s. I'm hoping the frost is gone before long, but can't be guaranteed until at least the 1st of May. And then you never know. After that, we might have a frost here and there. But today is a beautiful day. It's kind of where I'm standing right here in the shade, kind of cool, but out in the sunshine feels so warm and so wonderful. Corie's here with me. She's in here spying on all of our plants. But Matt told us he's got to go up in the woods and get his tree stand down. It's time for him to take it down. Of course, deer season's long over. He just hadn't went back up and got it. So we're going to tag along with him on a little walk.
Let's do this.
Matt was bragging on something he was carrying to me and Corie, and we were going to show it to you.
Yeah, Katie got me these for Christmas a couple of years ago. Some kind of military something.
Old military bag.
But it's real good.
Perfect for his water.
For an Nalgene bottle, it works perfect for that.
Yeah, straps over your shoulders.
Yeah, and then it's got a little latch front on it, and that's just what I carry, and it's my water bottle.
Nice thinking about how old it is, too.
It's very old.
Yeah. I don't know where she found it, but we'll ask Katie. She's not here. She's out gallivanting, but we'll ask her, and we'll put the link in the description below, or the place she got it.
I don't know what era it is, if it's Vietnam or Korea or World War
or even
II
newer.
Or whatever, but
It's nice.
It's nice.
But it works great for carrying a bottle.
Probably wasn't made for that, but...
No, it wasn't made for a water bottle. That's what I use it for, and it works great.
What do you do, Dad?
A bigger man.
It's Bigfoot. It's the Sportsman.
I thought you said we wasn't going far. Now you're talking about making camp.
We're just going out.
You're full of it, Dad.
I've not been using it since the fall, but it's in the fall it's pretty heavily used. They must be somewhere else now, but I don't know where they come from. It goes way out the hill and then turns up the mountain, I guess, and then it goes all the way to the creek down here.
Matt's showing us a deer trail. I don't know if it picks up on camera or not, but it's not being used a lot right now, he said.
And you see, it's just knotty and leaning and twisted, but it's right in front of this big ivy bush right here, and you can get right in it and hide. That's the reason I put it there, but it's a hard tree to get into.
Yeah, it's well hid.
You can actually walk up here and you can see it a little bit. Because all the deer were right here.
Yeah.
They came to right here.
So this is the opposite side where you can see, this is what Matt was looking down on. Still really thick. But there you can see the stuff hanging in the tree. He hunts out of a saddle.
Sometimes a saddle, sometimes a tree stand.
But this was a saddle?
No, this was.
Oh, this was a tree stand. Okay.
I've got the saddle on just because they can use the safety harness on it to get the tree stand on.
Okay. So this is what we come after.
To get to a different place to hunt, but the deer started using it.
Yeah, it's a trail Matt made a long time ago, kind of going right through here when he was hunting in a different place. And then the deer started using it.
Yeah, the deer started using it, and because they bed on this ridge, and I kind of picked up on they was using the trail, so I just started hunting the trail that I'd made, and so far it's worked out well.
Pretty place.
Yeah.
Thick, but pretty.
Good place to bow hunt, though. I mean, because if you can see them, they're close enough to shoot with a bow.
Yeah.
This thing is tough to climb. I've got a scar on my leg that I cut myself when I was putting this up, and it's still there.
Oh gosh.
I think there's actually a piece of stick drove in it. I never got it out. tree's got buds on it, so I think it's still alive. I was worried about that.
Sure. While Matt was getting down the tree stand, Corie was hunting for treasure, so let's see what she's found.
Little green pine cone.
Oh. Lichen.
Some kind of lichen. This was right beside it. It was just another kind of lichen.
That's pretty. I love that color.
I know. A little thingy.
Like a hickory nut or something.
Yeah.
Shell.
These are my favorite to find in the woods.
Mm.
And then that's just a piece of pine that I was holding on to. This is a piece of pine rosin, which I was trying to be careful with because it's extremely sticky. And while it's not a big feather, I did find this itty bitty baby feather.
Oh, I wonder what kind. I think that's from the bird animal. I think these are what falls out of I think this is last year's sourwood. Could not think of it. Sourwood tree. I think these are the blooms from sourwood tree from last year. Oh, you made a little. There you
It's
go.
my little boat.
A little boat.
That's the sail that's going.
Yeah. I used to love to hunt things like that when I was little, and Corie and Katie did, and I guess Corie still does now that she's an
They're
adult.
just little treasures.
Yeah. Treasures for remember your walk with your old mom and dad
Yeah.
up the mountain.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it.
One of the reasons Matt likes this tree is he always likes to be covered, when he's deer hunting. When he goes up the tree, you don't want to just be stuck out there. The deer will immediately spot you, so he likes to be covered by different things. So one reason he liked this tree is this giant ivy. Look at that. Look how big that is. That is just huge. Huge all the way up, and it grows so close to this tree that the branches of it kind of come over into it. Now we call this ivy. People in my area, my family calls this ivy. Most people would say this is a mountain laurel. And I have a video about, we call rhododendron mountain laurel. We call this ivy. I'll link to that video. It gets a little confusing, but I'm just amazed at the size of it. And that's why Matt chose this tree, because this kind of just grows back into the tree that he was climbing, and he's covered.
There it is. We'll walk up here and look around a little bit while we're here.
Sure, we always want to walk.
4 or 5 of them ones can have one if I can find them. It works great to carry your water bottle on.
Yeah, this is nice.
And you
It's
can
just
adjust.
so lightweight, you don't feel
I
nothing.
think you can. Has it got a buckle on it? You could adjust the.
Yeah, it's on my
You
back.
could adjust it up and down. Works great.
Nice, because I carry my water everywhere.
What we'll do is go down this trail and then come up and then come back down this ridge back to the tree.
So now that Matt's got his tree stand down, we're gonna traverse a little bit further into the woods. We'll come back by this way though and pick up his stand before we go on back to the house.
Daddy's trying to tell you stuff, Mama.
Signs of new growth everywhere. Look at those little tiny leaves.
Probably scary getting it down. These little straps are probably rotted. That's what my son did last time. A little in it. See the color on it? It's kind of dry.
Matt's looking for rich pine, always.
Always. A little bit. That's a little. It's kind of dry, but. It don't have to be the perfect pretty YouTube rich pine. That right there gets your fire started. It's got a little resin in it. It just don't have a lot. But the woods is full of these limb butts, pine limb butts, and that stuff will gather. It's not as good as what's inside the trunk when you find it the right way, but it's enough to get the fire going.
I was keeping my eye out for wildflowers, but this is the only one I noticed. Sweet little violet. So we had a nice little brisk walk up the mountain, got Matt's deer stuff out. You feel good getting it out?
Yeah, I should have done it 3 months ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time since deer season, but first one thing and another, and the weather, and too tired to go, and whatever stopped Matt from going to get it. I'm glad he asked us to go along though. It's always nice to get some fresh air and be in the woods.
Oh yeah.
Corie was here doing some things, so she got to go with us. That's nice.
Yeah.
Nice day.
Nice day, yeah. Also nice that we didn't notice any fresh deer sign.
Yeah,
So I
Nice
thought,
in one way.
well, I thought that was especially nice. No fresh deer sign. It's like they've moved out and went somewhere else.
Yeah, like they have.
Yeah.
For now, anyway.
For now, they may be back, but for now. And we've not been seeing any sign of them in the yard. No prints, no nibbling where they were nibbling, nothing like that. So hopefully they've moved somewhere else. I guess this time of the year they begin to have a lot more to eat.
Yeah, they're starting to get more to eat, and then they don't, they won't get in your stuff in the yard as much.
So hopefully that trend will continue. Although, like Matt said, he likes to have them nearby. Of course, you can't hunt this time of the year either, though. So as long as they come back, like by what, October? September, then Matt will be happy, and most of my garden will be gone. So I guess I'll be happy too. But as far as the best time of the year to be out and about, this is a great time because it's not too cold. It's kind of cool in the shade and warm in the sunshine, but it's not so hot that you're sweating and having to fight mosquitoes and bugs and all the here where we live. Each summer the growth is just unbelievable. It turns into a jungle, so you're not like walking through weeds as tall as you are. So it's really the perfect time of the year to be hiking. Hopefully we can do some more of that in the coming weeks. And if we do, we hope you'll come along with us as we enjoy the great outdoors and, as always, celebrate every aspect of Appalachia.
Good job.